Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're having a great day. Let's get on to some Animal Crossing. Put up the poll here. Make sure things are working. See here. Yeah, there's sound. That's good enough. Good enough, man. Alright. 7:05, May 30th? Or March 30th? Oh, Red might be on the island. No poll. I put it up. Doesn't work for you anymore, I guess. Even if you refresh, it says it's active. I can see it on mine. What kind of device are you on, Stephanie? Thank you for liking, Jody. Much appreciated. Like, you on a computer? Are you on the phone? Or on what kind of phone? If you're on a phone, because it is showing up on my computer, and there's no votes yet. iPhone, eh? Yeah, I would just try reloading the stream, maybe. That might do the trick. Celestine, thank you for liking. How's the poll? Is the poll there for you, Celestine? And hi, back to you. We're gonna tend some flowers here. Flowers are awesome to tend. Everybody loves flowers, you know, in Animal Crossing. I water them. See if any new ones grow. There's a new one. Somebody voted, so the poll's working. For somebody, anyway. I'm not sure what's going on. iPhone 13 Pro sounds like a pretty nice phone. That's top of the line, man. Is Pro mean it's a bigger phone too? Is that like the old pluses? They used to call them pluses? There's the yellow rose. The yellow rose of Texas. Look on our beach. Nothing there. I think we got some food ready. There's a star. Junk. That was a miss. Mister. Here's my white mums coming along, eh? I went out for pizza today. That's why I have a pizza question. I had a loaded pizza. Epic something it was called. But it had lots of meat on it. I haven't had pizza in a long time because sometimes I kind of react poorly to pizza and it gives me stomach aches. So I'm hoping I don't get a stomach ache. Kind of like one of those 50-50 things, you know. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Nobody likes stomach aches. Nobody. Oh man, I'm really good on the aim today. There we go. There we go. Here's our message. Here's our message. I don't know if there's a button you gotta push or what then. Maybe we can make mixed fruits pie now. I don't know if you have to push a button or what. Maybe Timothy might know, I don't know. I know you don't like pineapple warm. Although, here's a good question for you, Timothy. Are you ready for a zinger of a question? What about when you eat pizza cold? You know, is a ham and pineapple pizza the next day straight from your fridge meet Timothy expectations, or is that out of the question too? Because you know what I like? Always better than warm pizza is pizza the next day. I never microwave my leftover pizza. I always eat it cold. Hey Sophie, how are you? Cold pizza. Out of the question, but it's not warm anymore though. You love cold pizza. So are you saying that pineapple on pizza when it's cold is good? Does that mean it's cold? Sophie, thank you for liking and sharing. Yeah, my pizza I had was pretty good. I had some pizza. It was like a thin crust. Pizza had some dry ribs with it. Honestly, never thought about it before. See, I come up with the zinger questions then, right? Because if the problem is that you don't like the warm pineapple, that problem is resolved at that point. You could ask them to put fresh pineapple on too if you don't want it warm, by the way. You know, like sometimes there's a ding dong on the screen, eh? Sometimes I like fresh tomato on pizza. Pretty sure I have this one here. Academic painting. How's my day? It was alright. Drop some stuff off the Value Village. And, do you have red on your island too? So this one's fake. It has a coffee stain on the corner. Oh, you have CJ. I don't know. You guys got red on your island. I mean, gotta look at the art. Famous painting. Here's Mona Lisa. If you want to know on this one, there's eyebrows on the fake one. So it's a fake too. Cat, thank you for liking. You don't have so much of a stressful day. You're doing good today. Oh, that's good. Alright, ding dong dandy. We got 2 fake paintings so far. Not much luck. So it's either ding dong or moody here. So let's see. Why is Facebook beeping at me? What the crap? The mood painting is real? How do you know? Do I have this one? So I got scary, informative, twinkling, serene, tremendous, academic, mystic, wild, motherly, robust, jolly, famous, quaint, rockhead, statue, valiant, glowing, amazing, dynamic, solid. So don't have this one. Oh, it says always genuine. Ah. I see what you mean. Okay, so we have a choice there at least. I want to say no thanks because I just want to see if this other one's real or not. It has a book. Are you talking about somewhere else? Well, you're really knowledgeable on these paintings. Oh, he has no book. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I guess in moody painting it is. You know, we had this big discussion. Timothy probably will find this funny. But last time I had this painting, or this statue, Maverick was watching and he's like, that's disgusting. And, you know, I actually looked up why the statue of David is naked. And that was normal at the time. But basically, I guess, right in the Bible, it indicates that he refused armor. So that's why Michelangelo made him naked. Because this is right before the battle. On the Mona Lisa, there'll be arch. I can't buy another one, but I think this one is fake because I don't think she has eyebrows. Unless I just looked at it wrong, you know? Anyway, that was a question that came up. Why that statue is naked. What's this one called again? I guess the Max, but Mona. I don't know, it looks like the fake one to me. That one eyebrow, that eyebrow looks like it's there. It doesn't look like no eyebrows. No way, dude. I don't see what these things are. There's a chainsaw. And like a bingo machine or something. A capsule toy machine. Guess we can buy that. Too bad I can't use that chainsaw, man. If I could use the chainsaw instead of an axe, that'd be awesome. You know, I don't really like Red. I think he's kind of a dirtbag. He keeps calling me his cousin, and it annoys me. Only a couple people have opinions on the pizza, so we're over to answer the poll. It's fun. Even if you don't really want to answer. Hey, what's Audie doing back here? Hey, I'm Fab. It means it. There's no 3. Well, great. I don't know why you're back behind the hill there. That's weird, but whatever. Did Stephanie get her stringfish yesterday? Oh, I got a tire. Dottie's awesome. She's the coolest Islander I have, I think. Nothing new up here. Hopefully I don't get it in the grease down there, down a level. It'll make a big grease flare up. Yeah, we got a purple. You have bad flare up in your nerves and your teeth. You're kind of moody. Oh, okay. We'll go. Gotta be nice to you. What you're saying. Well, hopefully that doesn't hang around too long for you. That kind of sounds like it sucks. Nobody likes the old nerves in the teeth being bugging you. Just drop that tire for a second. Only one size happened where my wisdom tooth came in, so now I'm trying to find a dentist who will take them out. Yeah, you know, not all dentists like doing that, eh? Like, my dentist is actually a female dentist, and she'll do some teeth removal, but not all. It's not because she's female, but it was unique that she's female, because most dentists I've ever had were usually dudes. But yeah, no, she'll do some surgeries, but you know, if it's a more complex surgery, then she'll usually refer that. But as far as it goes, she's like a really good dentist, though. Hi Esther, how are you? Well, I guess. I'm good, thank you. I had some pizza tonight. Pretty good, although sometimes I react poorly to pizza, so hopefully I don't get a stomach ache. Firedevil and Esta, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Did you guys hear about Bruce Willis? I was telling Firedevil about it earlier. That Bruce Willis is retiring from acting because he has like this condition where it'll affect his speech and his understanding, comprehension kind of deal. I'm using everything I can to medicate for now. I have numb medicine and orange. I just have to get more Orangel. Orangel. I like watching Die Hard at Christmas time. Yeah, it's my Christmas movie. So I watch it like once a year. The first Die Hard. I have the whole collection, but the first one is the one I like the most. Ain't Die Hard sad? No, I don't think so. It's a happy ending. It's actually very much in the spirit of a Christmas movie. You know, like it's about family getting together and you know, they're like him and his wife are separated at the beginning, but in the end they get together and you know, he's a hero and he becomes good buddies with the other cop. Christmas music. There's and the whole theme is Christmas, so you know it's probably better than most Christmas movies. Yeah, if you think of like those cheesy Hallmark ones, you see, you know, where the person goes to some small town and falls in love with the local and then they kind of not they fight and then they get together in the end or whatever, you know. I saw one last Christmas where the person was gonna inherit the company, so he had to go and deliver some annual letter, and then it was like then she was engaged to some weird New Yorker guy kind of thing, and then she fell in love with the local dude who does good things, you know. You love Hallmark movies? Well, I mean, you know, I was comparing it to Die Hard. So, I mean, you know. You like True Movie Thursday on Lifetime and killer movies based on real events? Did you like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Like that Quentin Tarantino movie based on the Manson family? Not it's based on real events, but I mean obviously he put a little Tarantino twist on it. But Do you like Tarantino movies normally? You know, speaking of Tarantino movies, did you guys saw that at the Oscars, Samuel L. Jackson got a Lifetime Achievement Award, which is pretty cool. This thing. What broke on me? It was a shovel. Ugh. I really like Kill Bill. That was a good series. 1 and 2. No weeds are allowed around here, man. Pulp Fiction was good. Oops. Yeah, both on box DVD set. Nice. Yeah, one of my favorite movies is actually starring Bruce Willis. I liked 12 Monkeys quite a lot. It's about a man who is in a mental institution. Well, the story is based on a man in a mental institution. And he's saying that he's from the future. He's came back in time to study a virus, and that's Bruce Willis. So he comes back from the future to study this virus that happens in the future, or in the future from where they're at. And they think he's crazy. Brad Pitt's in that movie too. So you'll have to watch it on a regular day. One of my favorite movies of all time. Have you ever seen 12 Monkeys? Because if you haven't, an older movie, but it's a gooder. Like a lot of little details. It's actually directed by Terry Gilliam, who is the cartoonist from Monty Python. And that guy has such an eye for detail, it's ridiculous. Matthew, thank you for liking. There's also a TV series called 12 Monkeys too, but that wasn't as good. They changed the concept. Because in the movie, they're pretty clear that you can't change time. Or you can't stop the virus because it's already happened, right? And it seemed like on the TV series they were trying to say that you could. You know, because if the virus didn't happen, they have no reason to go to the past, right? Question is when are they gonna stop making Jason movies? When they stop making money will be about when they stop, which is never. Truth. Money is the big motivator there for the movie industry. They didn't make that many Freddy Krueger movies. They made enough, though. People like slasher movies, though. If you look at Freddy Krueger's not really a slasher. It's more of a... because he's like in dreams and stuff. So he's kind of a different, more complicated killer. But if you look at like Halloween, or you look at Scream, you know, those things, they crank them right out though. Plus they're cheaper to make because, you know, it's just a, you know, serial killer running around rather than dreams and stuff like that. I imagine dream sequences cost more to make anyway. You love a Pumpkinhead movie for Halloween? Did you watch that, what's that movie called with they say the name 3 times and he appears, Candyman? Did you watch that movie that came out recently? It wasn't that long ago. Oh, you seen it? Did you like it? Oh, I was gonna catch that fish and then he pulled a fast one on me. I suppose Beetlejuice does that too, but there's a new Beetlejuice coming, I think. I was more thinking the actual horror genre. Did that thing ever come for you, Timothy, in your mail? Oh man, what's up with all the old tires tonight? Because you said it wasn't showing up for you. There's a new Jordan Peele movie coming soon that looks kind of interesting. I actually kind of like comedies and stuff, but, you know, once in a while. Did I put an ordinance? No, I didn't. It must have been because you had a visitor or whatever at the time, eh? Should I put an ordinance on my island? No sticks. You see why no ordinance? I don't know. Guess I just didn't explore that option. Or we should put an ordinance on there because there's probably some sort of Nook Miles for it, eh? Oh yeah, I got beautiful bell day, night, day. Beautiful. Beautiful. You don't even remember? Must have had a big impact on you, eh? Well, I assume if you got yours and Stephanie got hers. Don't cut in beautiful ordnance. You have flowers everywhere. I sent you more than that. I sent you like a electric scooter. See what the ordinances even are. Did Stephanie catch your fish? Trying to get the answer for that. No one ever told me or not. What are they? So what do these do? Tried a lot last night, couldn't get it on my island. Huh. Well, that's too bad. Oh, I should do this one. Let's look at what their options are. Night owl would be good for me. This one would be good too, wouldn't it? I thought that cat said not to do this one. Did you like the present I gave you, Stephanie? So, Cat said, don't cut in beautiful ordinance. You have flowers everywhere. Wouldn't this be good, though, if they're watering flowers? That means more spawn from the sounds of it. You have flowers everywhere. No, but I'm trying to get, I want extra flowers. Because, like, I want to get those blue roses. And if they're watering flowers, can you only get one more? Like, can you only get one ordinance? Or can you get two? Because I'll just enact both of them if I can get two. Tonight or last night? Yesterday I sent it and you couldn't check your mail because you were on Timothy's Island. Kayla Unlocks, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Only one, eh? I'm not that concerned about the store closing, to be honest, but I want those extra flowers. I'll go for this one. Because that means if they're watering, that means I got a better odds of getting hybrids. And this is what I'm trying for. Let's clean up that box. Did you just check it now? Oh, last night? Oh, okay. Do we have pink balloons? I'm sure you can get pink balloons, probably. Let's check. How'd you get trapped in this house? You going to bed? Alright, have a good night, Kayla. Thank you for coming by. Well, you can't modify the balloons with your own bench, it looks like. You might be able to take that balloon to the dude though. In the Harv's Island. You choose 5 for the spin wheel. I guess I should spin it then, eh? See if you're right. I don't know, Timothy's on quite the streak. See, he's choosing 3 this time. We'll see, I guess. You both chose 3? Pick your own numbers. What about Esta? Is Esta here still? With the music, eh? Wait till that little clock says 58 and then I'll stop it. Yeah, matches, eh? That's pretty cool. Well, Esther chose 8. But Timothy chose that change to 7. Victoria, pick a number. What do you think it is? Just for fun, but you know, could see if you're the best guesser. Do 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 do. Holy crap, this is the longest minute ever. There it is. I'm gonna stop the wheel. Oh, I guess Victoria's not picking. Did I stop it? I didn't. 2? Did anyone choose 2? Celestine chose 2. Celestine is the top picker today. Timothy's streak is over. What this looks like. Oh, that's kind of ugly. Kind of ugly too. What the toy box looks like. Amazingly, it looks like a toy box. Can I do another one? I guess I can. Alright, pick. Pick again. 1 through 9. You guys notice my guy has a GIMP mask on? ReTV, thank you for inviting your viewers. So 3, 6, 2, 9, 4. Daniel's in the house. Re-TV raid. Play a song for you guys.
These are the things.
Oh yeah, it doesn't go up to 9, eh?
That prevent you from speaking moistly.
Guy is here.
Moistly.
Aaron, Rick, Mikkel. DC sends his regards. Well, regards back. You guys can pick a number from 1 to 8 for fun if you want. Okay, 5. Alright, I'll stop it right away here. Rick with the Re-TV raid. You're wondering who sings that song that was just on. It's the Prime Minister. Tom with the stars for star. Ooh, look. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Like on my stream deck, so I manually control them. Thank you for the stars. Much appreciated. Thank you for the likes. Mikhail, Steven, Daniel, Guy, and the stars for Tom. That is TC from... Yeah, I know. That's TC right there. Tom Casey. He likes to drag them, you know. Yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody. Much appreciated. I'm going to pick this wheel here. Oop. Faith is here. Did anyone guess 6 for fun? Thank you again. Much appreciated. Stephanie was close. 6 or 5. I don't think anybody... Oh, Cat chose 6. There you go. Cat's the guesser. Thank you for using Notify. Much appreciated. Daniel and Faith used Notify. Always good to use the Notify. This is my house, by the way, you guys. Look at that, eh? That style. Look at that. We got spaceship windows. There's a close-up. Coffee plant. Jason with the Notify. And thank you for the shares. Much appreciated. Faith, thank you for following. Paul liked. Rick shared. Gotta look over there around my microphone while I'm like doing that. Victoria, thank you for liking. Your daughter loves playing Animal Crossing. I've been working on this island for a while now. Guy, thank you for notifying. Celestine, you're leaving? Alright. You have yourself a good evening and thank you for coming by. We'll play
See, eh? Yeah.
Leslie, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I actually only played a little bit of Animal Crossing previously. Only once on the one version was on the 3DS. And I got into the Switch version. Look at my Apple TV. Pretty cool, eh? Cool. Thank you for all the likes and follows, everybody. Much appreciated. Show you another room now. Here it is. It is the room of these weirdo things. I don't know what they are. Boidoids or something. Charles, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. If I missed it, thanking anybody, thank you so much. I have my microphone stand in the way of the thing, so it's sometimes I miss one once in a while. But you know how it is. Alright, and over here is like a film room where you can watch crap. On the projector. That's the good stuff right there. Got the same thing on every channel though, if you look on this TV right here. And if you want, this is Tom's favorite room right here. In case you were wondering. Every time he stops by, he's ready to go number 2 on this gold toilet right here. There's a demonstration. And you know, on the days that he doesn't feel like number 2 and on the gold toilet, he can go over here. Use that one if he wants. Or here's a squat toilet. Or if you just have to number 1, there's some urinals. And a bidet over here for those days when you're feeling luxurious. That one doesn't make a flush noise though, so it's not as cool. Then I'll show you the final room of my house here. It's like hospital beds and money for flooring and garbage on the sides. I don't know if I'm saying a subconscious message there or something, but figured that was a good combination, you know? There you go, that's the house. Now, if you can guess what hockey team I like, you have like precognition or something. Oh, I don't really want your shirt. They always give me a bunch of junk. I hate that. I will re-gift it. I'll probably just sell it. My amusement park. More money laying around. You know, if you see fish in an open world game, gotta take that opportunity. And catch them. Gotta catch them all. You have Mario Kart 8. I have Mario Kart on the Wii. I'm gonna go check what that new recipe actually requires. Wiring mines. For wondering. Did you guys, I was talking about earlier, did you guys hear about Bruce Willis? Pretty wild, eh? I'm disappointed that won't be getting him in any new movies anytime soon. Good day, Charlotte. Basically all the fruits. It's a flower. I have flour on me for some reason. What happened? Bruce Willis has I can't remember what it's called, but the condition where the part of the brain is damaged basically, and it's the part that affects your speech and your comprehension. So, you know, those are pretty essential tools for an actor. So he's he's got something there. They didn't say how, if it's degenerative or if it's a stroke or you know, if he hit his head or something. But he said he's done. He's gonna finish. He's not gonna pull himself out of acting, essentially. Could be a stroke. He's like in his late 60s, so. But it can be caused by other things. I mean, you know, who knows, right? Could have been drinking and fell down. Could have been many other things, I guess. You know, like it could be degenerative, something in his family, genetics or something. You know, you don't really know what's going on with actors. You know, same thing with that thing. The Will Smith had a lot going on in the background, obviously, for him to get up on stage and punch some dude. You know, you don't. How long am I on? I usually go till on weekdays. I usually go till about 10 o'clock my time. It's 8:12. Yeah. Gotta work. Ugh. Tomorrow? We got money. Look at all the money we got. This is not where I want to go. I want to go over here. Deposit. Oh yeah, get rid of that in the bank. I think I had some fruit on the trees, but I don't think I have all of them. Ugh. See, these ones don't have fruit yet. I think these ones have some fruit though. See, there's oranges. Oops. Hate that. Going to pick up an orange and I accidentally picked up the fence. What the crap, eh? Right. Orange, you glad that we came over here? Right. So, if I want to make that thing, I need some of the other fruits. What should I do? Send it out? We're gonna go down to the fruit aisle. Oh, that's the veggie aisle. Alright, here's the fruit aisle. The apples, cherries. Can't remember if we need coconuts. Millions of peaches. I think that's all. Oh crap, you know what we forgot? Forgot the flour, man. You watched a couple of videos on YouTube of celebrities disagreeing with what a lot of comedians disagree with it. It kind of looks like Hollywood versus comedians. I put it actually in Discord in the movie section. I put a link to a Legal Eagle. I don't know if you've ever watched him. But he's a lawyer and he's talking about it from a legal perspective. It's actually quite an interesting video. Hey McDad, how are you? The bottom line is that violence is never the answer, right? They even hand out to the jury in a court case, you know, it doesn't matter what they said. Basically, you can't go hitting somebody. They got a skull in here, eh? So whilst he might have been, his wife's feelings may have been hurt. Ultimately, there was 8 zillion other things he could have done that could have also got his point across, and then he wouldn't have overshone the whole moment by acting like a crazy man. You know, you stand up, you leave. Stand up, you just face the other direction. That sends a big message. You boo him. Even if he walked up on stage and, you know, I think Chris Rock might have been expecting him to, you know, say something in his ear kind of thing. Or, you know, not walk up on stage and, you know, talk to him backstage after. You know, there was many more actions he could have done. That would have been better, and you know, because he could get Chris Rock, even though he didn't press charges, the police could have anyway. There we go. We made a new item. Mixed fruit pie. Not sure what the difference between this one is and others. Yeah, because she did that that boycott. She did that boycott of the Oscars because there wasn't enough black nominees at the time, and you know, they changed things because of that. I mean, her boycott made a difference, but ultimately, you know, it doesn't matter legally. You know, he still didn't have to punch him, slap him. You know, you don't lay hands on people, especially in front of 1 million people. You know, if Chris Rock wanted to, he could sue Will Smith and probably get a couple $100 million and press charges and get him thrown in jail. So they probably wouldn't throw him in jail, but they can give him some sort of definite penalty anyway. Because legally he was in the wrong. So Even if the joke was in poor taste. I mean, most of the people are upset because they know that she had that alopecia, but you know, Chris claims he didn't know, and I mean, there's worse things than being said, oh, you have um you have short hair and you're gonna go in as this sequel of, you know, an Academy Award nominated movie that did well. I mean, you know, G.I. Jane's a classic movie. It's, you know, a tough female lead, you know. She boycotted for a reason because she was not feeling well. No, she boycotted because there was not enough black nominees. That was the reason she gave at the time. You know, they had all these movies nominated and there was no nominations for black actors, and Will at the time had a movie that she felt should have been nominated and it didn't get nominated. So that was a large part to that boycott. I want to sell. That was already like 6 years ago or something like that. Oh, that toy box. You know, and keep in mind, I'm a huge Will Smith fan. I mean, I literally was listening to him when, you know, Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince were not famous yet. Like they, you know, they were just, you know, they came out with his album and my cousin played it. And I thought that's pretty cool, but they weren't actually well known yet. And then they did that, and then they did the Fresh Prince. They had movies like Independence Day and Bagger Vance and I Am Legend, which is a really great movie. So Wild Wild West was not good, Timothy. Come on. That was probably his worst movie. It was okay, but I mean, you know, compared to Muhammad Ali, you know, and Bagger Vance and you know, all these other movies that he got, you know, recognized as being really good movies, Wild Wild West was pretty bad. But you enjoyed watching it. Yeah, you can enjoy watching a bad movie. I mean, you know, but I mean, it's not in the same category as this King Richard or these other things that came out, you know. Some of his other movies, though, I mean, they were really good. But you know what I mean. You figure it was better than Men in Black? Men in Black got, you know, real. I mean, I don't know about the sequels so much. The sequels are all right, but that first Men in Black was pretty hugely successful or memorable, you know. Bad Boys, I liked Bad Boys a lot too. He was in that. But I mean, it's not. You know, it's a fun popcorny kind of movie. It's not a, you know, it's not something that you would ever consider for an Oscar or something like that. Let's drop off the fruit that I have. Where's my thing? There it is. You're having lunch? But yeah, the as far as it goes, I mean, if you go watch the Legal Eagle thing about that incident, and he reviews it in legal terms. You know, you can, stick up for your wife, but you don't have to do it by smacking somebody around. We don't want to condone violence, is essentially the whole point of what was wrong. You know, there was many things he could have done that would have been better approaches. You know, he went a little nuts. I don't think Will Smith's actually really that good of a guy as we perceive, but I think he's kind of messed up a bit, like he might be having a little bit of a mental break or something like that, But then, if you think about it, if you watch those red pages or whatever they were, they talked to the lady that was Vivian, the original Vivian in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he had her run off the step. He had her run off, and she couldn't act again, pretty much, because she got blackballed after that. And it's because he was on a serious rampage to have her fired. So I mean, whether he's really a nice guy in real life, it's hard to say, because normal, the actors sometimes don't get along, but normal, you wouldn't get somebody fired necessarily, that kind of stuff. And feel free to look those up if you want. You read about the story of the original Vivian, but she got replaced in the second season because Will Smith didn't like her. I was just talking to somebody about that tonight, actually. Interesting. I guess in those red, whatever those called, I can't remember the names of them, but they're the podcasts there, and they start with the red, that that they were talking about a lot of this stuff. Jada and Will, they talked to the original Vivian, and Will was really apologizing to her because he didn't really see it from, at the time, he didn't really realize kind of what he did there. We often think of actors like, what we see on TV, right? You see the easygoing Fresh Prince, for Will Smith. And whatever roles he's playing, he's usually a good guy or whatever. But, if you think about it, we watched The Cosby Show back in the day, man. He was like America's dad. Everybody loved him. And then he turned out to be quite the guy you wouldn't want to hang out in a bar with. You don't often see what these actors are like behind the scenes, So maybe Will has a little bit of a temper, who knows, right? Maybe one day we'll get to meet him in person, and maybe he turned out to be an alright guy, who knows? Either way, it's hopefully he doesn't go up and punch anybody else. Although, Chris Rock, he benefited from that big time. I saw that his tickets went from $40 $40 to like over $300 a ticket for his tour. Yeah, you can't. Well, I mean, that's what the thing is. The actors, yeah, the actors aren't good. They don't want you to see their negative sides. Sure, there's a lot of fakery in Hollywood. I'll tell you one thing. In the streaming world, there's a lot of fakery too. You know, there's a lot of streamers and content creators that, you know, they get all sorts of sponsors they don't believe in. I'm sure there's some that believe in their products they're pushing, but there's probably some that, you know, they don't care. They're just trying to make money. You know, if you look around on, you know, YouTube, they're talking about some of those content creators. You know, some of those guys were selling Bitcoin stuff, and then, you know, their version of Bitcoin, and then keeping the money, and, you know, they didn't care that they're ripping off people that trusted them, you know. A lot of dirtbags in the world. And then they play whatever they play. Some of them play games they hate. You know, the same game for 4 years in a row. You know, when I get tired of a game, you know, you guys, I'll take a break from it. I'll go on to the next game for a while. You know, or whatever, right? But yeah, there's some people that'll play that game to death, that they really, you know, once, you know, they just hate it. Like a rock and roll singer having to sing that same old song for their whole life, you know. You hate streamers that are like, pay me to chat, or you're a troll. I don't like streamers that, yeah, well, I mean, you know, I'm sure that, you know, it's probably a little bit of extra pressure when, you know, you're full-time doing it. So, I mean, you know, they're going to try to promote, you know, getting money as much as they can, I guess. But as far as it goes, I mean, you're showing support even just by hanging out. You know, when you hit that like button, you answer that poll, you share the stream, or mention the streamer to a friend. There's lots of ways to support streamers, you know. Is it pizza or pizza? It's pizza with Pizza. Am I gonna study once I get tired of the games? No, I probably won't get tired of games. And it doesn't really benefit me to advance my education unless I want to change fields. Make some carrot stuff, I think, and get the carrots down. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's nice, certainly nice. It's appreciated if somebody wants to drop some stars or subscribe, you know. It's always awesome. But, you know, it's your option. You know, you can support however you're comfortable. Sharing is loving. You must pursue your master's degree. It's called master's degree. But no, I don't really need to. It wouldn't give me a pay raise. It would cost me, you know, a lot of dough. You know, if I wanted to kind of change career paths or something like that, that's where you might go for that. You know, maybe if I want to become a manager or something like that. I don't really want to become a manager. Maybe one day I might want to, then I might go for it, but I doubt it. Why does it cost a lot of dough? Because master courses are expensive. How was the night? Pretty good. Just talking about Bruce Willis and Will Smith and all sorts of things. Why would you pay for a bit of paper to say, oh yes, at a BC? Kings and Oilers are tied at 3. Go Kings, go! I mean, there's times, you know, where you know, it's really beneficial if that's the path you want to take, right? You know, I'm using my bachelor's degree. So I needed that piece of paper, but with masters, it's a little different path that, you know, of interest that I'd have to get that. If I want to apply that, I'd have to do something else. You know, if it gave me a huge raise or something like that, then it'd probably be more worthwhile. I suppose if I changed careers and that career was paying more, that's technically a huge raise, but then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I work in information technology. But as far as what my career now is, you know, like there's a band called Steel Panther. You know, they've got like PhDs and stuff like that. But I mean, they don't need PhDs to do what they're doing. Infotech, make that ain't easy. I had to take some hard courses to get into it, and definitely a good challenge on some days, certainly, and not too bad on other days, I guess. Not something everybody can do. Like Maverick, I've said before what I've done. Don't you pay attention? I'm just kidding. What exactly is information technology? It's like computer stuff. So, relating to anything that's computer oriented kind of thing. Big field. But I've done support before for, you know, helping people fix their computers, and I've kind of advanced into doing stuff like I'm going to be learning some more development. You know, like my degree is, you know, programming, computer programming languages, and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more development and stuff. I got to learn a couple computer languages soon here. Like I know several computer languages already, which is the foundation for learning other computer languages. Imagine my 8K gaming rig will be expensive as heck. Probably, eh? You work at a pub as a barmaid. Well, that's a good job as any job, right? We need staff there too. Like what computer languages? Well, the one I'm going to be working on is Java, it's called. But I've done stuff in other languages. Is it possible? I don't know if it... Well, I guess it could damage your board, but I don't think it would necessarily damage RAM and stuff like that. More likely, the only thing would be at risk is your board or something like that. Java Rice, yeah, exactly. 0101. Yep, there's binary. I had to actually learn binary for a couple courses too. Assembly language, I've worked on that. They teach you some of the older computer languages as well. You know, you wouldn't typically program in assembly these days, you know. It's all visual based. But it teaches you a lot of concepts. More about the philosophy of and structure is what you're learning, right? Because there's always new computer languages coming out. Yeah, PSU fault. Took a lot of stuff with it. Joystick, keyboard, mouse, graphics card. All dead. The only thing that lived was the monitor. Oh, really? Huh. I would have assumed it would go more just after the board. Mind you, the board is connected to all that stuff, so. Although I don't know what would really... Oh, I guess if the board's not working, none of those things would work. Did you ever try those items on another computer? Like to see what it did? Although I'm not really a computer repair guy anymore, but the board was pretty... You tried on a spare PC, no life at all? Well, I guess, you know, computers can be funny that way, right? How much do I earn a living? I'm not going to tell you that. Was this an interview or what? Not enough. I want a raise. You notice, you know, one thing about wages, any kind of wage that you earn, is everything goes up first, except for the wage. Oh crap, I don't have room now. Welcome to Maverick's interviews, that's right. Let's make something. Let me make flour. Too full. Gotta get rid of something. And that's XP days. Holy crap. You know, I just got rid of... Hey Hammond, good morning to you. I just got rid of a few computers, right? I actually kept all my computer towers over the years, you know? And I just got rid of a few, and not quite XP. There was like Windows, like I think it was a couple Windows 98. Oh yeah, no, I think there might have been an XP in there too. But there's like Windows 98 for sure was at least one of them. Windows 10, you know, there's a few different ones anyway. There's like 5 different towers. So I take it to the dump, you know, to the recycling section of the dump. And that lady sure yelled at me. She's saying I was a commercial customer because I was trying to bring in so many computer towers, but really I just never had lots sitting around for a long time. You know, finally decided to clear them out because I wanted some space and in that area. You heard 98 was 95 was good. 98 was, a lot of people liked 98. And you know, because I got to try all the different ones, right? But 95, it was pretty cool for its time. I mean, it was a lot of work compared to later Windows, you know, like, because you know they still haven't really. Love from Pakistan, nice. But yeah, 95 they didn't really have it that established yet, all these drivers and stuff like that. Even 98 you still had to wrestle with drivers. It wasn't until really the internet really was very popular for all these drivers to become readily available. So it's like there's a lot of work and getting things working because they're all like in these weird archives and stuff like that. And the internet kind of sucked back then too. You know, it was really, really poor interface at that point still. Windows 10 is a lot nicer than those were, that's for sure. Although they were cool. You know, it's kind of fun because, you know, before 95 it was like just DOS and stuff like that. So you're typing everything. You couldn't really have a lot of Windows going with Windows 98 even. I don't remember it being that super compared to these ones. Windows 7 was really good. It seemed like every second version was kind of so-so. You know, like Windows ME. I had that operating system on a laptop I had before. That one everyone hated. Right now I'm running Windows 11 on the computer that I'm streaming from. Oh, there's so much drivers and companies supporting things. It's a lot better now. Miss Deanne, thank you for sharing. Much appreciated. I don't think there's much difference between Windows 11 and other Windows 10 versions. Hello, Miss Deanne. How are you? You hate 11? Nearly ended up as psych ward? I don't know. I get a weird restart once in a while, but I don't know. I think it's because I'm used to computers kind of being computers, right? They can be frustrating at times. You don't see any shooting stars? They're not always there right away, eh? Is it cloudy? And you think you gotta wander around a while and listen to that sound. You hated Windows 10 and 11. Help if I spell properly. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. You hate and 11. I don't know, I didn't mind 10 so much. There's several versions of 10 though. If they kept numbering them up, I mean, there was 3 or 4 versions of 10. Use 10 Pro version. You like it? Are you going to jump up to 11, Miss Deanne? $69! Look, 69! 69 pumpkins. Here's Timothy's favorite sound.
If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
You know, the thing is that I've also used the Mac operating systems too over the years. Mac and PC are very similar now. Like when you look at the newer ones. Like especially Windows 11, they condensed that start bar down a little bit. Or whatever the bar at the bottom's called. They condense it down a bit, so it's almost like the one on the Mac. So instead of the start button being in the far left corner, it's kind of towards the middle more now. All of the number 69. I was gonna see if I could get the 69 thing from Jay Baruchel or whatever his name is, from the movie Goon, but it doesn't really. It's not clear enough. I find, you know, because he's yelling it from far away. Timothy, did you do the knuckle? I saw that Maverick was bugging you. Trying to bug you. Well, you know, Microsoft does have stock in Apple, so I mean, you know, they like some of their ideas, I think. Why 69? You ask Timothy, he knows. What is... Timothy loves explaining stuff like that to you, Maverick. You want me to explain? I do? Maverick's from the Philippines, so English is the second language. So he might not quite I think 69 is kind of a, I don't know if it's a universal thing or whatever, if it would be referred like that in the Philippines. Why Windows come with a new version? They didn't actually. They had they had Windows 10, like 3 or 4 versions in a row there that were called Windows 10. So they'd make new versions because they got to do upgrades, you know, and fix bugs and problems. So, you know, they make a new version whenever they have enough fixes in a program. So even like Animal Crossing here, when I started up, it's like version 1.2 or 2.0 or whatever kind of thing. And that's because, you know, they made some changes since the original program. Birds and the bees couple position. Windows 8.1 you like? And Windows 7. Oh, I had pizza tonight, you guys, by the way, if you're wondering why I have a pizza question. I even took a picture of it. I'll have to look at the picture, see if I put it on Instagram. It was like I can't remember the name of it, but it's like kind of a, like, you know, it had, you know, 3 kinds of meat on it and stuff like that, you know, hamburger and ham and bacon, and can't remember the name, to be honest. I'll have to look it up. But it was pretty good. It's like thin crust, wood burning stove, pizza stove. They have at their restaurant. They don't have a ton of those around here, near where I live anyway. Yeah, it's kind of a meat lovers, but it had a certain name there. But you have pizza. Your favorite is seafood. You have pizza. Myself, pineapple pizza. Meat lovers pizza. Yeah, there's lots of, and I had some nice dry ribs as well. They were pretty good as an appy. And I had a apple cider, peach flavored apple cider for you know, to go with it. Once in a while I like a nice apple cider. Hello from Madrid, Spain. Nice. I thought you were in Montreal for some reason. My screen is frozen. Uh-oh. Better refresh. That's a good thing to try anyway. Doesn't look like my metrics are down or anything like that, so I don't think there's much I can do. It might be just you, hopefully. Or you can refresh and it'll fix it. My favorite is House Special Garbage Pizza. Everything on it. That's always good. There's one pizza place that used to be here. They're gone now. But they had this one pizza. They advertised it as being 20 pounds. And it was huge. The pieces were that thick. You know, like most normal pizzas like that. The thin crust is like that. This one was like that. It was like seriously an inch thick. Pretty good, but you could only eat like 2 or 3 pieces and you'd be stuffed. If you're a big eater, you could eat 2 or 3 pieces. Good with you. I'm from Toronto. I used to live in Montreal. Oh, okay. So that's where I got the Montreal from. But yeah, their advertisement for it was, and that thing, it looked like, you know, they stacked the meat on it. I think it's called the Mamma Mia or something like that, you know. But there's a chain that's no longer around here. I don't know if they're gone completely. You like the Delicios? I haven't had a Delicio in a long time. I actually don't normally have pizza because about half the time I kind of get a stomach ache from it. Just, I don't know, and something I react to or whatever. I thought with the thin crust maybe I might be alright. You still hold the record for eating 24 slices of pizza times 2? Holy crap. You must have been unable to move after. That's a lot of pizza. Is that Maverick? Yep, Maverick reacted. He likes food, so he seems shocked and impressed at the same time. You know, Misty Ann, when you say it sounds like deep dish, the crust wasn't particularly thick. It was like, you know, a lot of freaking meat on it. You know, like stacks and stacks of meat, mostly. So it was like, you know, I don't even know how they could cook that thing properly. It was good. Let's just say my tummy did not thank me after. You know, though, it's funny that, you know, like, you talk about food eating competitions and stuff like that. It's actually funny because, like, you know, the record steak eating competition, that's like this lady from, actually I don't know where she's from, but the competition was in Texas, and that lady ate like 3 steaks, 72-ounce steaks with all the fixings or something like that. It's just ridiculous. And she's just a little tiny girl, you know, 90 pounds maybe. And she was going against these huge trucker-looking guys, you know, with, you know, that looks like, you know, the kind that when you go to a buffet that people are scared. What did I have for lunch? I had a tuna fish sandwich. I think I had a rice pudding with it, you know, some water. Pizza buffet. What happens when you wish on stars on someone else's island? Do you get the stars or the owner? No idea. That sounds like a question for Google. It's weird. You weigh 120 pounds, yet eat like a horse, and yeah, it's the same thing. That lady that, you know, I don't think I could pack back one 72-ounce steak with all the fixings. I'm pretty full after a good 12-ounce steak or whatever. But, you know, she did 3 with all the fixings. High metabolism, yeah. That's one thing. I used to be able to eat a lot better than I can now, though. You know, seems like the older you get, the less you can eat and the less stuff you can eat, too. You know, like I gotta stay away from nuts and try to stay away from onions and nuts and sesame seeds. I gotta stay away from sesame seeds too, because I don't want to wind up in the hospital. Makes me feel pretty crappy when I have those things. You know, I like sesame seeds too, but I got told not to eat them. I really enjoy eating nuts, but I'm not supposed to eat them. You know, like it's not like peanut oil and stuff like that. It's like nuts specifically though. I used to always really enjoy peanut M&Ms, but I'm not allowed to have them anymore. So now I just get Reese's Pieces. Your favorite foods and desserts? I like Dynamo bars. There's a Canadian one for you. I think you have to come to Canada for that. You can't have any alcohol at all, deathly allergic to it. Is that like, even like mead and stuff like that too, or? You know, because like that's made out of, honey and stuff like that. Maybe is it the fermenting, I guess, you might be allergic to? You can't stay away from nuts. You got too many in your family. Ah, what are you, Alexa? Oh, sorry, Alexa. Sorry. Got my device excited. They let me to look that up on the internet for you. Hershey's. Hershey's are good. You know what I like is at chocolate, or like for chocolate, I like dark chocolate. And I like those liquor chocolates that you get from like Costco or something like that. Those are pretty good. You know, it's like looks like a little bottle of whiskey or something, and then you have it. Not like you can get drunk off of that. It's just the flavor. A little bit of flavor and mixed with dark chocolate usually. They usually have like whiskey, champagne, and a couple other flavors in there. I like the Bailey's chocolate too. Like the has Bailey's inside it. Again, it's just flavor. I don't know if Charlotte, being deathly allergic to it, would want to risk it, but for anybody else, they might find it pretty good. It might be just sugar. You'd have to actually look on the ingredients, see if. I think some of them have real alcohol in them, and some of them don't. Yeah, like I imagine the cheaper it is, the less likely it is to be actual alcohol. You've never drank alcohol? Yeah, I can't say I'm a big drinker or anything like that. I just, you know, like I'll have something once in a while. You know, like today I had some, like I said, peach cider. Just one. Tasted good. They're actually talking about how they should be putting cancer labels on alcohol bottles. They had a study that's showing that, you know, if you it has carcinogens in it, I guess. Like Snyder's. Said Schneider's. I was thinking because Maverick, he likes Zack Schneider. Superman, you know. I don't know. Nice cider once in a while is good. Not a big wine drinker. Carcinogens, yep, cancer causing stuff. Never had an interest in it. Well, there you go. That's okay. Although I wouldn't qualify liquor chocolates as being drinking. Those are just chocolates with flavors. Oh, too full. You know, it's like having rum ice cream, right? It's just the flavor. I don't mind rum ice cream. Rum and raisin. Got a construction kit. You know, you got your dead father over it. That'd be a good motivator to not have any interest in it, eh? So for me, it's more just that, you know, the flavor once in a while, you know? I don't mind a Caesar once in a while, too. So, Caesar is the one with tomato juice. I think it has vodka. There's like salt around the rim and stuff like that. It's made right, it tastes good. It's not made right, it doesn't taste very good though. Hopefully it doesn't bother Timothy talking about booze. Although we're not talking about excesses or anything like that. Excess of booze. I'm mostly just saying how the flavor. You're good. I've had mead. I didn't have mead until this year, actually. When I was playing Assassin's Creed, they drink a lot of mead in that game. And I was kind of curious what it tasted like. So I went to the liquor store and bought a little bit of mead. You can get it as kind of a wine, or you can get it as, you know, kind of like a cooler. So I got both, and I like the cooler one better, but the wine one was alright, I guess. You're hungry but can't be asked to eat? Canadian clubs. Oh, I haven't had a Canadian club in a long time. That's like rye, isn't it? I don't know, you ask that every time, Maverick. Maybe because your ears have changed. Your ears have grown since last time. And now you hear differently. The microphone's right here. Maybe it's just in a slightly different position. You know, it gets moved around a little bit, then it might resonate slightly different, I guess. Yeah, whiskey. Oh, okay. My voice is changing. I don't know. Is my voice different for you, Timothy? Or Esta? You've been hearing me recently, and dip from different today to yesterday. There, does that help, Maverick? Still the same. Sound like a deep voice? Maybe I'm turning into Batman. I'm Batman. Yeah, you might need to refresh or something. I don't know. Make some more flour, eh? Ended in a shootout? Did the Kings win? The only thing about streaming at this time, I can't watch my hockey games. Maverick here keeps encouraging me to quit streaming. Oh, there's one? Oh, well, at least the Kings got a point if there's a shootout. That's just the bit rate going up and down on Facebook side. It could be, eh? Voice is back to normal. Did you refresh or something? Or, whatever you did, remember what you did, I guess. Maverick, you goof. Don't stop streaming. Oh, you just kind of refreshed. Okay. What's goof? Yeah, that's slang, Timothy. He won't have heard that probably. Maverick just happens to know every word for Kanako because he's using some sort of tool, I think. Sound like a robot? Well, there you go. I don't know. Charge your phone more, I guess. House of Hydra, thank you for inviting your viewers. I'm Mr. Roboto. You know, like Goofy, the character from Disney. Ahoy! Is that what he does? I got the wrong guy, I don't know. Too bad you didn't have 69% battery. Then I could have played my sound effect. You have 0% battery. Actually, Timothy, on PCs you actually do have a battery too. That's what keeps track of your time. When you unplug it, it still has the time. There's a battery on the motherboard. We gotta go get some more supplies here. Well, technically, you don't have to go on Discord to answer Kanako. Playing the Fortnite, eh? You like that? Where how they have no building mode? You think Charlotte wants to answer the Kanako? Don't push Kanako onto everybody who's watching the stream. Here's Maverick. He's like, you should leave the stream and go try this game. Oh, he's trying to... There's a Wordle kind of game. Called Kanako. Canadian-oriented Wordle. Let's get some potatoes. Have you guys ever played Wordle? It's not actually on Discord, despite what they're saying. But when you're done tonight, you're done watching me, you can always do a Google search for Kanako. Like it's spelled there, and then it's a word game you can play. If you like word games, that is. But right now we're chatting, so feel free to chat away. Because it makes cooking more interesting for me. Don't like word games? Yeah, they're not for everybody. Some people like them, some people don't, right? Just like everything. There we go. We've watered all of them now. Well, let's do the workout here. Charlotte will probably like seeing this. This is a funny, cute thing. Get all the characters together at once and they do stretching. Oh, I'm getting good at this. I think it's after you bring so many items to the museum is when that one joins. Like DDR. Does anybody remember that game? Do 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 do. All right, now they're good and limber. You'd have other villagers, I guess. Gotta cook the potatoes. BRB. Alrighty. Alrighty then. There we go. Needed some water there. Cooking with the stars. Caught one, nice. Edge, that was quite relieving. I know it sure was relieving when I got one. Make sure you don't accidentally go sell it now. Go bring it to your museum right away. Your Timothy's on the same island as you. I guess you guys gotta... You can't turn in when you have a guest. And you got it just in time too, eh? About the end of the month. One more day. Timothy's caught like 6 of them. Ugh. Alright, we're cooking all this gnocchi. Maverick said he was gonna watch Scream before, you know. And then he said that it was boring, Timothy. The original Scream. So he doesn't know what he's talking about. The only possible conclusion. Did you finish watching Scream 1996, Maverick? Because you were saying it was boring. I got some cherries given to me by one of my villagers. Can I plant them? Yeah, if you plant them, they'll grow into a tree. And then if you get more cherries from those trees, then you plant those. You can have a whole orchard going if you want. Maverick doesn't even like Animal Crossing, Stephanie. He doesn't play it at all. He just tolerates it. Animal Crossing, Maverick. He's the Treasure Island guy, isn't he? Although, honestly, it's not really fair to promote other streamers in a streamer's chat, though, you know, when they're streaming. Because, you know, I have a no self-promotion rule. Even though you're not promoting yourself, you're still promoting other streamers. Like if you're hanging out with somebody on their island or something like that, it's better to, you know, if you're going to tell them about that, then, you know, that's better than announcing it to my general chat kind of thing. Just because Laurent Jabak wouldn't like it if people were going in there into his stream and telling other people about, or telling his viewers about me or other streamers. Yash, thank you for liking Mooncat earlier. I missed that one. Stephanie can sleep good tonight. Yeah, she doesn't have to worry about stringfish anymore, eh? And Timothy, you're not really into Treasure Islands anyway, but he's like a Treasure Island guy. Although Laurent is welcome to come here and say hi. My name ain't Jack Sparrow. That'd be weird, eh? If his name, Jack Sparrow's real name was Timothy, eh? There's a movie though, you know, thinking of like, you know, like names that, you know, there's a movie called Eric the Viking. That movie was really good. back in the day. Welcome. Look how much money I made today, eh? Holy bells. Holy bells, Batman. I got 200,000 bells on me. I better put them in the bank or someone robs me, man. There we go. All is safe again. You're back. Welcome back. Maverick didn't really say if he liked Scream, though. Scream 1996, he just said he finished it. How do I make so much money? It's because I cook up all those veggies and fruits and all that stuff. Constantly selling stuff to the old Nook brothers. Now, if you think I got a lot of money, don't forget they mark it up before they sell it. So they're probably really loaded. When can you start cooking? You should be able to go to your Nook store. And then just look in that little cabinet that's in there. Give me all your money. So if you go in here. There's basic cooking recipes that you can grab. And then you just get a stove or or you build yourself a stove. And then you can cook on it. And then if you go to that frog that's on the boat, or maybe he's a turtle. Go to the turtle that's on the boat there. And he has, a lot of times it'll come up with an island with vegetables on it. To cook or make a stove, you just use you find a DIY card for it. I think Timothy said he was going to come to your island and give you a stove, wasn't he? And a recipe or something? Let's go see what's on his island. Oh, you haven't bought the membership yet? Oh, okay. Well, if you're doing it on your own, basically go to that cabinet, and then you should have the recipes in there. And then a stove will probably turn up in the store, you know, if you check every day in there. Or a recipe will fall when you shoot the balloons down. When do you get, I don't know, did you get your turtle and boat, Timothy? I think that just came with the 2.0 update, I thought, for me. Maybe it's when you got your Nintendo Online, it does an update, maybe. So here's what it looks like. Looks like I got a little glow plant island and vine island. So I think this is like a 12% chance of getting this particular island with the vines and crap. You can climb them. See? And I could take the vines. So this is one of the more rare ones of this type of island. Because I guess with the turtle, there's 4 different ones. Or 5 different ones or something. There's like kind of a few different normal ones. And then there's a seasonal island, I guess. You got Captain after your KK concert? Well, there you go. Maybe Esther just had the KK concert today, didn't you? It's all like pine trees and stuff. Or not pine trees, palm trees. After all that work, she had one? That's kind of funny. Nice gold! Money in the pocket. It's true. Unfortunate she had to do all that work for it though. I guess lesson learned. Just look in your Critterpedia first before expediting on it. There's some good ones down there, eh? I want the bigger one, not the smaller one, though. How do I get the bigger one, not the smaller one? I have to wait till they face the opposite ways, I guess. Well, that wasn't that exciting. Taking a lot of coconuts, eh? And I guess there's one other rare island out of the normal ones that are less common. There's one where it's raining. I was reading that for these boat islands, you have to be like a year to get all the options. A year playing. Yeah, if you visit a lot of islands like Esta, like a lot of the Nook Islands, you know, the ones that cost 2,000 Nook miles, then you can get a lot, you know, usually there's a recipe bottle on the beach. So you can often get different recipes for stuff, food recipes and crafting recipes, that kind of thing. And once you have this boat available, you can go once a day for him. Misty, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Thank you for becoming a follower. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. There's a little tiny fish up there, eh? Alright, we've gotten fishes. We've gotten weird plants. Now we got another fish. Loach. I got the vines. Yeah, I grabbed them. I've gotten some before. Oh, I missed this one though. There's different recipe cards that you can get, and it just gives you different recipes. So if you haven't bought that card before, then buy it. Well, I don't remember what's in the Wildest Dreams one, but Fonz will grab it if you haven't bought it before. Any DIY you don't have, go get, right? There's another one over here. Nice thing about this is it gives you access to lots of different fish. More easier than your island. I still can't believe I cooked a squid on Marina's stove. How insensitive of me. Oh, there's a big one. Holy crap! Like a sturgeon. Woo! Caught for the very first time. Wonder if I could perform surgery. After I bought what he told me, I now have a plain sink, wooden fish brick oven, iron wall lamp, ironwood kitchenette, and a hearth. So the brick oven will lead you towards that cooking stuff at least. Oh, I got a rock. So you can build that right away and then put that in your, wherever you want to put it. And then if you have any recipes, they'll show up on that. If you don't, then you might find some recipes. There was no recipe thing in there yet. Was there? These on bit right away. That's room for 3 more. 3 more, man. Well, I guess these are these ones here, eh? Pulled early, darn it. You love watching the sunrise? Nice. I saw something down here. There we go. I think I'm full up. So once you set it down, you can just click on it. And it'll ask you if you want to cook. And then if you have any recipes, they'll come up just like a workbench. Not doing anything? So you set it out and then you put it down in your house or whatever, and then you clicked on it and it just says, doesn't say anything, I guess. So you must not have any recipes, I would assume then. I think I'd run if I saw Turtle driving a boat with a guy at the crown and a gimp mask. You put it outside your house? Well, hopefully get some recipes soon. Oh, look, a star. It's just the same as collecting do-it-yourself recipes. So they might, sometimes they'll be given to you, sometimes they'll be from balloons. This horse mackerel isn't worth the time. Alright, everybody, I'm gonna go to bed. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. If you want to check out my YouTube, link is in the video description. TikTok, all that stuff's in there too, depending on what you're into. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and chatting and not chatting, whatever you did. Misty, thank you for becoming a follower. Rick, Jason, Faith, Retro for the inviting the viewers. Sophie, Rick, McDad, Maverick, Misty Ann for sharing. House Hydra for inviting. Tom Casey for the stars. You're wondering about full result here. It was a close one. It was anybody's game, I guess. Because it was 53% said yes, they like pineapple on pizza. 47% said no. So that was close as close can be. But thank you for participating in the poll if you answered. Anyway, I stream at 7 o'clock Pacific time. There we go. You can always check a little bit after 7, even if you don't get a notification. He said yes. Good night, see you tomorrow. Good night. Yeah, good night, everybody. Yes, you're maybe the tiebreaker there. Oh, somebody voted even after. Made it even closer. But thank you again. Have a good night, everybody.